What's up? It's your boy Jones N Mann, and tonight I'm hanging with Anna.
And tonight we're jonesing on Comisario Tequila.
Booyah! So, got some fresh ice, and I'm going to pull out Comisario's Reposado. So, Reposado is typically aged from 2 months, sometimes all the way up until a year. Okay. This one is aged, I believe, 7 months. So, let's see what that 7 months in the barrel does for it. Ooh, my favorite sound. The coloring is very dark for 7 months.
Now, does the color come from the barrel?
In most instances, the color comes from the barrel. Some companies will add coloring and add different things to it. From what I'm learning with Comisario, I don't see that they're adding anything to the spirit. It's just the process. Everything seems to be very traditional in the way that they make tequila.
Okay.
So let's give it a little whiff. Ooh, it's got good legs on it. Ooh.
Now that's a different flavor or a different smell.
Different
than the first
smell.
One.
I got a little bit of like, you ever had a sweet tart? It comes in a roll like that with the different little colors.
It's an old school candy.
Old school. I'm old school. I'm old school. You're a young tender. I'm an old guy. So I remember those kind of candies. You smell it?
I do.
Yeah. Let's give it a taste. Ooh, I'm excited. Clink 'em and drink.
I'm pleasantly surprised by that.
Right off the bat, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
I was expecting something more bitter, but it's not.
So you actually, because we're gonna give up some information because we're giving them behind the scenes a little bit. I'm gonna pour some of that on the rocks because we're gonna go right into that really quickly and not let it water down too much. Soft, nice little sweetness, not overly sweet. You also just tried Don Julio Reposado. Don Julio's 1942 Primavera, which is a Reposado. How does this compare?
This is a lot better. I don't want to.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Am I giving my honest review?
Yeah, honest review. Honest review. That's what we do here. Is if it sucks, and it's okay to say that.
Well, I'm gonna have to say the Don Julio's Primavera sucks. It sucks.
This is way smoother, way easier on the palate. Really nice flavor. I don't want to water it down. I normally like to jump into it. Yeah.
So this doesn't drink as smooth as the last one, but it's still a smooth drink. I can taste it a lot more than the last one.
Yeah. The agave steps up a little bit in this.
Not a bad thing, just an observation.
Yeah. It doesn't taste like water.
No.
Now you know, like, I'm drinking tequila.
Exactly.
I'm drinking tequila. I don't really get any burn.
Not really, no. Maybe
Yeah,
just
really
a little warmth in the back of my throat. I would drink this one a lot slower than the first one.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that. Comisario. And I normally don't like reposados, which is getting me really excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the cat out the bag. So I said we got the Blanco and we've got the Añejo. So I think we should try all through. But let's rate the reposado.
1 to 5.
1 to 5.
I'm gonna give this one a 4. Only because I do like the way that this one drank so smooth. Mm-hmm. This one also is smooth, but it's just this. I love things that are very faint.
Yeah.
Or tequila that's very faint.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 4.75 because I like this. I like it more than the Blanco because I like the dominance of the wood. I really enjoy that a lot.
Okay.
But let's go in. Let's sip this and go into the Añejo.
Now I will say, did they say anything about why the caps are different on these?
No,
I just noticed it's a flat top So, you know,
I don't know. That's a really good question. I think that sometimes what happens is there's a bottle design change kind of in between, but the bottle looks the same. I guess the tops may signify aging.
Okay.
Because while this one is like gold, this one looks like a little more gold. I don't know. Let's pop the top off and see if it looks. With the plastic on it, might just look different. Yeah, you see how?
Yeah, it's a little darker.
Yeah, this one looks like a little darker gold, and this one looks like a lighter gold. So it may be intentional as it relates to the expressions. Okay. We're back. Comisario Añejo. This is aged 23 months. Okay. So you're going to get a lot of barrel influence. Hold on. Ooh. The last few months is aged in cab or Cabernet wine barrels. Okay. So I imagine this to be a really unique kind of taste in comparison to the others.
So do they age it in a separate barrel first and then they transfer it to a Cabernet barrel afterwards?
Right. Okay. So it starts out, I think it starts out in New Oak.
Okay.
No, it's not New Oak. It is gently aged. I want to say it's already aged a couple of years, if I remember. Yeah, it's already aged, even for the repo. We're putting it in a barrel that has already had something in that barrel, bourbon, for a few years. So what happens is when a spirit spends time in the barrel, over the seasons, it contracts, expands. When it happens, it pulls color, it pulls vanilla, it pulls flavors from it. Now, with time, as that continues, and you empty the barrel, maybe you do something else to it, at a certain point, it's kind of like a tea bag. The first tea that you make with that tea bag, you're going to have the boldest, richest flavor in that tea. But once you start a second or third tea, then you just throw it out and get you another tea bag. Well, the cool thing about it is tequila companies can then take those bourbon barrels and then age their tequila and pull some of those characteristics into the tequila without having a major impact on the flavor of tequila. Now, if they did a new barrel, it's going to have more of an effect than a barrel that's been used.
Right.
And a barrel that's been used a couple of times, even less effect. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Okay. So let's give this añejo a nosing. Ooh. Okay. What are your initial thoughts?
So this one has a lot bolder fragrance than the last two.
Yeah. It has a very nice bouquet. Rich vanilla.
Right. I think fragrance-wise, I like this one the most.
It is like, fresh baked goods kind of. Yeah. Ooh, let's give it a taste. Can I give him a drink?
Now that's interesting.
Wow, that is
This one is smoother than the last. It's almost like, okay, so if I had to say, this one actually is the smoothest over these two, which is kind of strange because I would think that it would be less because it's the one that's aged the most. Mm-hmm. But I feel like this one tastes the most like tequila.
Yeah. So there is tequila here. There is a really nice, smooth honey flavor that kind of floats over the palate. Right. Around my tongue, I get a little peppery kind of dancing. So take a sip. Now, around your tongue, do you feel any little pepper?
Do.
That little peppery kind of dancing around. Little slight spice kind of.
Right at the end, you do feel like a weft of spice.
There's honey. There's spice. This is and a sweet fruit. Good. Sweet fruit, and I imagine that sweet fruit comes from the time that it spends in the cab barrel. Okay. Wow. Wow.
Now I don't know. I'm thinking about my rating.
Wow. Oh, let's put it on the rocks. We gotta put it on the rocks. I love that it still has this spice to it. I don't know. Maybe I've been drinking too many, but wow. Oh, better give you mine. I am digging this. So I knew that for me, most cases, I love añejos because there's so much more character. You're like,
I was ready.
oh, we're going to there. Quit talking. Click a drink. All right. Yep.
So I feel like what they've done, and this might sound a little strange, but they've captured drinking tequila almost like throughout the different stages of your life. Like if I was like a young person drinking tequila, this is like in my 20s, I'd kind of be drinking this. Okay. In my 30s and 40s, this, and then like in my 50s and 60s.
Well, you don't know nothing about 50s and 60s.
I'm just saying, like I see the progression.
I don't know anything about 50s and 60s either, but
let me just lower the number. So in my 30s, I'd be drinking this, and like my 40s, I drink that.
Okay.
I think like these are tequilas for different stages.
Okay, definitely. And I think that I get where you're going. There's a certain level of maturity that happens. And what you're actually witnessing is the life cycle of the tequila. So the tequila comes, this is birth right here.
It's a young tequila.
The agave has been cut, it's been processed, it has been put in the barrel, not in the barrel, but in the bottle. That is, I'm born into the world. Then life has its experiences. This is Genesis. Life has its experiences. You know, there was there's some smoothness in there. A little bit of color. You learn, like you know,
a little bit of growth.
A little growth. Some things
happening here.
For sure. And then here you've reached this level of maturity.
Yes.
You know what it is you want to do in life. You know where you want to be. And now really all you're doing is things to get you to that point in life. Right. I like it.
It's a beautiful.
It is a beautiful story.
You can see it across all three of them. And on that note,
I'm playing the music. You keep talking about it.
This is once I was lost and now I am found.
I mean, I like it. I love it.
In case they're looking for a concept for when they promote their
there you go, right now. It is. Tequila is life.
Right. Tequila through the ages.
Yeah. Oh, well, we could come in this all day. Really? One thing is I think the tequila is working.
Yes.
So not only is it good, I definitely think it is working.
It is working.
It is working. All right, so
this is a good time for the story segment.
All right, okay. So first, let's rate it. No, that's not rated. That's not rated. Tipsy Tale.
Oh God. So do I just jump in with telling my tipsy tale?
Tell us your tipsy tale. Now I have had guests before, and they didn't have a tipsy tale, and the evening turned into that tipsy tale. But we're not gonna talk about that. But tell us your tipsy tale.
My tipsy tale, it's a short but sweet one. So I'm not a heavy drinker, so whenever I get drunk, something must have gone incredibly wrong or incredibly right. So went out one night. This is like in undergrad. Well, no, not undergrad. This is actually after I graduated, but I was still in my early 20s. Got drunk off of Blue Moons and Long Island iced teas because those were the specials in every club.
Every club.
Back in the early 2000s, you can get like a Long Island iced tea or a Blue Moon for like $3. Yep. And it was like trash.
Every well alcohol in one bottle with sweet and sour and Coke.
Exactly.
$3.
Yeah. Everywhere as far as the eye could see, $3. So I'm totally drunk by the end of the night. I think the last drink that I had that night was something like a Green Monster. No idea what was in that.
I know what club you was at. Green Monster. No, go ahead.
You might have. So I guess that was the drink that did it. Got in the car, thought it was a good idea to get pizza because when you're drunk you want food. And what's open at like 2 a.m. is either breakfast or pizza. Got pizza, ate it, drunk as all get out in the car. Driver is like taking all these sharp left and right turns and I'm like, I gotta puke, roll the window down. but he had like one of those crank windows. Not a good idea when you're drunk, because like you're not in a position to crank a window. So I opened the door to throw up outside, but for some reason in my drunk brain, it made more sense to throw up in the little pocket of the car door. Don't know. Even though the door was open for me to throw up outside, I still threw up in the pocket of the door. Luckily, there were no papers in there.
Oh, my God.
Because that would have been tragic.
Okay, so are you and the driver still friends?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so then it works. Because those are one of those times where you're like, oh, my God.
That's exactly the reaction that he had, was like, oh, my God. Did that even make sense to you? And I'm like, it made perfect sense at the time, because like I didn't want to.
Oh, here's a little pocket.
Yes. But now that I think about it, I'm like, why would you do that? And also, how did you clean vomit out of the little pocket? Like, you can barely stick your hand in there.
They don't even want to know. They don't want, you don't want to know, and that person wished they didn't know.
Exactly. And it didn't help that I cut this out of the story. So the driver was a boyfriend at the time. And the club I went to, it had like stripper poles. And the drunker you get, the more you think that you're a exotic dancer. Don't know why. Yeah. So like, I'm up there spinning around the pole, and I spin around, and when I stop, he's standing right in front of me just looking at me like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, hey. Boyfriend?
Hey, boyfriend! Hey, boyfriend!
Hey, boyfriend! I didn't know you were here.
I got a present for you later.
Right.
Not what was intended, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to throw up in your car later, so.
Okay, well, yeah, that definitely qualifies as Tipsy Tale. I also like to ask if there's any, like, social media. Like, do you have something going on? Like, I'm trying to build this whole audience of liquor drinkers and people that are interested in spirits. Do you have anything that you're working on social media in that aspect?
So the biggest thing I have going on social media is I do make a all natural body butter and body oil.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to get moisturized, it's called Body Gold, and we are on Instagram at bodygold. I don't want to say .com, but our website is bodygold.co, and you can find us on Instagram at body. What is it? Let's just say Body Gold. This tequila is really affecting me. So we'll just say, search Body Gold.
Okay, so later on, in a few days,
yes.
Anna will let me know what the actual name of the website is, and I will put it down below for anybody. But I didn't get any body glow.
Body Gold. I do know it's
Gold?
Called Body Gold. Yes, because
I didn't get any body gold though.
I should have brought some. Yeah. I will definitely hook you up with some Body Gold. We do body moisturizers, hair moisturizers, and beard oils.
I got a chin strap right now.
100% all natural. We'll hook you up. Okay. And we have several essential oil fragrances.
Oh, see that?
I know the website is bodygold.co for sure. I just can't think of our Instagram name right now.
Right. All right, well.
Something.
Okay, well, cool. All right. So now, back to Comisario.
Yes.
This is the añejo. What do you rate it?
It's going to be a 5 for me.
I'm going to agree with you. I think it's perfection. I really enjoy it. Nice, the right level of sweetness, the right level of agave. It drinks well on the rocks and neat, right on the board. Now, going by ranking, this is my favorite. But for you,
it's both of these.
So you could go either way.
Right.
Party, hanging out, drinking shots, boom. Chilling, sipping, sitting by the fire, not throwing up in people's car doors.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Actually, no, I don't know. This one will have me throwing up in car because I'll be thinking I'm drinking water. So.
And you'll be like back to back.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, I hear that they have even a next level, which typically is called an extra añejo, but I don't know if what they have is an extra añejo or not. But it is like I think it's a super expensive bottle. So if I get a chance to taste that bottle, you gonna come back and taste it?
Absolutely.
Well, Comisario, I'm definitely digging it. I got to figure out how to help you guys get your hands on a bottle of Comisario because I dig this. This is definitely approved.
I'm giving it 2 thumbs up.
Yeah. So I thank you for joining us, Anna.
Thank you for having me.
I really hope this is not the last time.
I hope not either.
And watch me saying eyes. I really hope that this is not the last time. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Jones N Mann. And once I find out what Instagram is, you can find out about all the soaps and oils and all that good stuff.
I didn't even say we did soap, but we actually do soap.
Oh,
you added that, but we do.
What's body cream? It's not
like a body
like lotion.
All natural body oil, but it's like a solid shea butter.
Oh, I thought when you said body, I was thinking soap, but yeah. Oh, okay. Well.
We can get you in the shower and out of the shower.
Hello. This has been another episode of Jones N Mann. Clink 'em and drink 'em, and we'll see you next time.